Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper, and today we will be here in Dolphin View doing some questing. But first, my Hobbit present today gave me a landscape soldier token, so I now have 2 hours of my skirmish soldier if I decide I need one. We also have here a task bulletin board, of course. Now what works differently here in Moria is that each of the tasks you turn in can be for one of 2 factions, either the guards or the miners. So therefore we have to decide which one we want whenever we want to bump them up. Now, each of them has their advantages. The guards, if you get to kindred with them, you will get to barter up for it's purchase. You purchase a book that will give you a skill point. For the Iron Garrison miners, then kindred can give you things like a port to the... Actually, I don't know if you get a port to 21st Hall if you're a non-ward. I'm so used to playing the ward, and I'm used to getting a port to the 21st Hall. But they do have a goat that you can get if you reach kindred. Of course, I have Thorn's Hall goats, so I really don't care too much about the miners. So I'll be concentrating on the guards. Now, I do have Creepy Filth in here, so that's what I will turn in for the guards. And then I just drop them in the box. And we'll do that 2 more times. And that'll give me my task that I need to beat. Oh no, not that one. Alright, where is it? Oh, Creepy Filth guards. And alright, that'll finish that up. That also helps to level up my legendary items. So that takes care of that. Now, we can head out and start to pick up quests in this area. First one is from this guy. And this is for the epic storyline.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Welcome to the Dolphin View, Pinestone. As you can see, the Iron Garrison is hard at work making everything ready for our resettlement of the mines. Speak to the people here and help them with their tasks. We must see to our safety before we can push any further into Casa Doom. So, that's one of the 2 people I need to talk to, and the other person I need to talk to is in the Deep Descent. I might as well show you where that is, even though I won't be questing there for a moment. Because that is actually nice and close. Actually, not that way. Alright. Well, that's not the right way. Oh, I passed by it twice. You wouldn't think that I've brought in some 15 characters through Moria already. And every one of them had to have found this way in. Alright. So we'll tag the stable master.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Though he doesn't have too many places where he can go. And we will go downstairs. Well, it's probably not the best place to take a goat. Alright, hello there.
Welcome to Casa Doom.
I am glad you have come to the Deep Descent, Pinestone. A rune-keeper such as you should be able to help my people with many of the tasks that we are doing here among the Silvertane Lodes. We are particularly plagued with the goblins at Gamufilik. Alright, we'll be dealing with those goblins later on, and with these other tasks. For now, we will head back to Dolphin View in a moment. I am back. Of course, that little incident in getting to the Silvertane Lodes before reminds me why I took the Easily Lost title. Alright, what do you have for me?
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria.
Forgive me for asking, Pinestone, but could you lend me a hand? I joined this expedition as a librarian, hoping to uncover the lost lore and mysteries of Khazad-dûm. But there is so much to be done around here that instead I've been assigned a list of laborious tasks to which I fear I am ill-suited. It appears that the recent rockfall has littered the road between here and the 21st Hall with rubble that makes travel difficult, and we need that stretch of the passage cleared if we are to continue to supply the 21st Hall. The rockfall occurred in the easternmost area of the Great Delving along the path, so you want me to clear rocks for you. Figures.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains.
Have you
I fear
seen
the
the
orcs
lonely
will be the
span?
least of our troubles.
Have you seen the Lonely Span yet? It is a bridge that connects the Great Delving to the 21st Hall in Zelimelech, and it is a vital checkpoint to our expedition. If it is safe, you should plant a banner of the dwarves there. As long as it stands, we will know that the Lonely Span is held for the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. That is, of course, unless the goblins decide to use it as an ambush point and leave the flag there as a attractor.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
The first order of business! I have noticed a number of deep claws roaming the awfully near the Dolphin View, haven't you? I guess there is a great nest nearby. They are mild enough beasts, but their tunneling cannot be borne. It is dangerous, and I think it is the very reason for the pitfalls, collapses, and general rumbling in Moria. Let us lessen their numbers a bit. What do you say? Alright, so we'll get rid of those. I think those are all the quests we've got at the moment. The other two quest rings you may have seen. I will show you those later, but that's for a quest that I don't plan on doing until I'm level 53. As for these are level 51 quests, so good time to be finishing these up. Alright, so now we've got to clear out some rubble. No, that's not the rubble they're talking about. But we are likely to run into a couple of things, especially, of course, deep claws. Which apparently are very big relatives of cave claws. Now, these do also occasionally go underground. Fortunately, they don't make themselves immune by going underground the same way that cave claws do, so that way they're not quite as annoying. But they do have a kickback. And in Moria, you have to be worried about a kickback, that's for sure. Alright, it's the first piece of rubble down. Good thing I still have a pickaxe from the time I cleared the stuff for the entry to Moria. See what I mean by kickback? So you just have to make sure that you don't go flying off in the wrong direction. See, I can still attack him even though he's underground, unlike with regular cave claws. Now you will find cave claws here. Maybe not this specific location, but I mean in Moria in general. Alright. Now, the main place I'm going here, the rubble isn't here, nor is the flag I'm looking for. This is just a little detour in order to take care of a couple extra deep claws, though I'm sure I'll run into plenty of them as I'm going along. Alright, so now we'll go back down here. And just follow the rubble. And we'll find ourselves quite a number of claws. And we seem to be masters of electricity. We do not need to be outside to call down the lightnings. No, I was speculating that maybe the mithril that's in the rocks or something is a decent conductor of electricity. I mean, if mithril is better in every way than regular silver, then shouldn't it be also a better conductor of electricity? And silver is about as good conductor of electricity as I can think of, at least at normal temperatures and non-ultra rare conditions. So, there is someone who asked them wondering exactly what is mithril? You know, is mithril a based on anything real or anything like that? Or because we're trying to think, okay, what could be light enough, shiny as silver, much lighter than steel, and we're thinking, what is there a real metal that might qualify? Now, of course, any metal that would qualify would probably be really expensive to mine and work or something like that, but we are talking about dwarves here. It has to be something that could make a good weapon, so it has to be a nice and strong one. So, for example, I heard one person suggest aluminum, but let's face it, aluminum, well, yeah, until the 21st, actually I mean 20th century, of course, the stuff was so difficult to work and extract and stuff like this that it could have been pretty expensive. And aluminum's certainly light, but let's face it, I don't think it could make a decent weapon in any way. So alright, so I've got all the, let's see, so I've taken care of the clearing out the tunnels, I've taken care of the deep claws. Anyway, if any of you have any suggestions as to what metal, maybe titanium? I don't know, titanium doesn't sound like it would be light enough. Trouble is getting a metal that can be really tough, but not too bit on the heavy side. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, this way. So we've taken care of our 3 quests, so we'll go back and turn them in, assuming that I don't earn my title again. I think I'm in the correct direction this time. Oh, this cooling chamber, this is going to be important later, of course. And it's going to, that's a real nasty quest, so I definitely don't want to do that before I am ready for it. So we'll get back into here. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. Right, cleared the tunnels for you.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Excellent! With that path clear again, it will be much easier to deliver supplies to the 21st Hall.
Dark things dwell now in
Oh, what
Mordor.
happened there? Oh, I made acquaintance with the Iron Garrison guards. Oh, that's good. No? Well done, Pinestone. As long as that banner stands, the lonely span will be safe for the members of the expedition and all the free peoples who wish to use this road once more. It was a small task, but a meaningful one. Still think the goblins are going to use it as an ambush point. Wait until there's a very vulnerable person out in the area that looks nice and lucrative for them, and then jump upon them. Then they'll take the banner, rip it apart, and throw it over the span.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Hello again, Pinestone. I am glad to see that those deep claws did not make slivers out of your hide. Well, you have done the dwarves of the expedition a good turn indeed. Alright. So is that supposedly a weapon, or is that a... yeah, it's a dagger. Alright, not much doing that. Well, that's worth guard's rep, so obviously I will use that. Now this is worth miner's rep. Since I'm doing all the quests in here, I might as well just use... I won't worry about trying to exchange them, because I could change them for the other one if I wanted to. But I don't think there's a real need for me to do that. Actually, another thing I can do... no, iron garrison, no, not... is to check my shared storage. And... well... yes, I have some rep items in here. Some cracked etchings, worn doors, and broken engravings, and cracked... so I do have some... oh, and even some of the big ones in here. So when I get to a vault next time, I will extract these from the vault, and that should give me a quick boost in rep. Yeah, this way.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Well, Pinestone, as you have seen, as you can see even from here, there is a large encampment of goblins down there in Gazatmur, off the northeast away. I haven't the forces to push them out there now, but I would like you to get down there and join Wigfast, who has gone to scout the encampment. I am sure that Wigfast could use help with assessing the situation down there. He is brave for getting off the scout, but I do not think he will be much use by himself. Alright, so we're to go down and help Wigfast. As he tries to scout ahead. Down here. Down here. Down here. Down here. Down here. Oh, sneaky goblin there. Well, this goblin I am going to definitely kill. I'm surprised I actually managed to get to him first that time. Usually they manage to hit me first whenever I try to interrupt that particular item. Let's see now. Oh, that way. And we'll come up this way. I think Wigfast is somewhere around here. And we also have, as you can see, Deep Claws and Wigfast.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Ah, did Slagvi send you? Just in time. I was about to try to venture in there and start lobbing off goblin heads all by myself, though I am ill-equipped for such a venture. Oh, oh! Well, sneaky, 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 sneaky. So, next time we will finish our conversation with Wigfast and do some work against the goblins in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper.